wait, jump in, you bro. Let's just do it now.
Nah, that's
Yeah.
dope. Well, welcome to the podcast, my bro, the Ignorant Uce Podcast. The name is just about me learning, coming out of ignorance and trying to learn about
Yeah,
new things.
yeah. I
And
was trying to figure out what your podcast, the name is. Like, is it out of a positive thing, or is
yeah,
it just
yeah.
being, us being Polynesians being ignorant and don't want to,
Nah. It's about me.
don't.
I guess claiming. I don't want to be a fair boko. You know what I mean? I don't want to be a bots
Yeah,
dude, but
yeah,
it's
yeah,
about me learning and coming out of ignorance, and just trying to I guess share these learnings and experiences with everyone else who might listen or watch the podcast too. So, because for me, bro, and
yeah,
you may have seen that on my Facebook stuff, I've always been about community and youth. So I've always been one to I guess try and lead the way or try and be a positive role model for them. And this was my way of telling them, like, you don't have to know everything. Um, you don't have to. You don't have to be the smartest. You don't have to be the best at sports. You don't have to be the most talented. But you can still be someone of importance and do something real cool with your life. But yeah, that's where the name came from.
yeah.
Anyway, bro, enough about
Sweet.
this, bro. Ko wai koe, bro. Who are you, bro? Just for everyone that doesn't know, and I'll leave it to you, my bro.
All right, just quickly. Kia ora. My name is Jackson. Known by my close friends, but social media wise, I go by the name of Just for Kicks, and I like to call myself a sneaker color runner, or the it just because it sounds funnier, um, or the how most people want to coin the phrase sneaker customizer
Yeah.
or sneaker artist. And when you say sneaker color, and it makes people think like, what do you mean? And then they ask more questions. Like that sounds dumb, but it still sounds funny at the same time.
It does, bro.
Yeah,
Like I like there's like a humility to it, bro, because you're minimizing your talent, G, and your talent is like your shoes are amazing. So when you say I'm just a sneaker colorer, I'm like, wow, that's such a cool way to put it. Like because I've seen your shoes and I'm like, it's but more than just coloring and
yeah. And I don't like it, but I think we all see ourselves that we're not at what people see us as.
yeah, hard.
Like people say, "Yeah, bro, you're a mean artist." Like I don't think I don't see myself as an artist. Like most of my designs are just coloring panels or copying a design and tracing it, and then coloring it in. That's why I call myself a sneaker color runner.
Mm. That for me, because I like to dabble a lot in different mediums, and there's still definitely a creativity, a level of talent, I suppose, in that too, like design and
Yeah.
putting things together. Because I imagine too there'd be a lot of problem solving when you're creating your kicks,
Oh yeah, definitely.
and
And
like
most of
because
it's on the fly as well.
yeah, and that to me like you can't be a successful problem solver without having creativity because you do gotta. What you just said, bro, doing things on the fly, I liken that to our ancestors navigating, bro. They couldn't
Yeah,
control the weather, they couldn't control, uh, you know,
yeah, hard.
the environment, so they had to adjust and as they went along and became the most successful and accomplished navigators the world's ever known.
Yep,
How
yep.
just with that, bro, your whakapapa, where are your roots, my bro?
Ooh, so pretty much born and raised in Hawke's Bay, so Ngāti Kahungunu. Um, well, on both my parents' side. Um, but the crazy thing is, I can trace my last name all the way back to this British sailboat captain. So
Wow.
yeah, and I got a photo of him. We even got a family crest as well.
Oh, wow.
So like, true. Like I acknowledge both sides, but I still like to say Māori first.
Mm. It's interesting you say that. I recently discovered history on my Pākehā side, and very interesting, very colourful.
Yeah, yeah.
I won't talk about it though, but
It's all
it's
good.
yeah, I like to acknowledge it as well. Unfortunately, because of the my skin tone, I know I'm not treated as such, but well, it is what it is. And it's cool that crest, bro.
Yeah.
I love that.
Oh, the same thing. Yeah, yeah. No, the same thing with me. Like, guessing, being mixed, people think I'm not that traditional Māori thing straight away. Like, bro, it's your nose. You don't have a Māori nose.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I've been confused as Tongan, Samoan, um, Hispanic as well.
Hola.
Yeah, pretty much.
Is that during your time in Oz?
Oh, and America as well.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
damn. Um, just the it's cool. Like you talk about yourself being a sneaker colorina, and your roots and your humble beginnings coming from Ngāti Kahungunu ways. How has that kind of influenced your art, bro, or what you do? And has it had an influence on what you do?
um, I think so because from what I've been told, Kahununu was a creative lover with a
Oosh.
huge special quality. That he was, a bit of a ladies' man. So I guess that kind of, yeah, we have some things from that. What else is there? And
Are you saying
also
you're a
my
ladies' man, bro?
I'm a friendly person. I'm a friendly person. More like I'm a ladies' friend. um, No, and also my dad and grandfather were artists and carvers in it as well. So it's just traits passed down from generation to generation.
Mm, that's dope.
And yeah,
Do you
just
think?
think and it, yeah, go on.
No, you go, bro.
And I think just hanging around with other friends who are creative and funny, and then you just pick up little things, traits from them, and then put it into your little persona when you meet different people.
Yeah, yeah. I pretty much like a sponge, bro. You just take all the good, add it to your own kete.
Yeah, that's the one, bro. That's the one.
I One of the things that because there's actually lots of things that I took from you, bro, and I don't think I've ever shared with you. No, I don't think I have. So I remember back in H Town, bro, when you were working at Sounds, and this is when Sounds
Yeah.
when Sounds was like a
This is the spot. The
it wasn't.
sound was
It was
the
an epicenter, bro, for
yeah,
lots of people from all shapes and sizes. Because music is one of those universal things, right? That just brings
yeah,
people together. Doesn't matter what
yeah,
your background is. And Sounds for me was that place where I could go in and I would. This was back when you could listen to albums, and I would
yeah,
come into the store. I'd chuck the headphones on and listen to an album, and then next to me would be like this full on like emo, like dark as hair over their face person
yeah, bro, yeah,
next to me
yeah,
listening as well, and I would just look across and
yeah,
give them the chair, and then they'll do the same
yeah,
like chair, and it's like
yeah,
but that community I feel like is kind of like gone now, bro. Like I was talking to Spell about it, how there was always something going on, whether it was like a hip hop event or a b-boying jam or someone was riding somewhere.
yeah,
Something was happening at Sounds. Like I feel like that stuff's all gone now. It's
yeah. No, yeah, it definitely has changed, bro. It has changed. Like since then, like I think about a lot of the times when I was there myself. It's like, man, we did this, and then I think the craziest thing was like, if you worked at Sounds, you're like a popular dude, a popular person, because it's one of the cool stores to be working at.
Well, that's what I got from
So it
you,
was,
bro. I
you
was like,
know, I felt like I had like a
like I was like,
yeah, it felt
Who's
like I had
this?
a VIP pass when I
Who's
went
this
around
big?
places.
Who's this big brown guy? And how come he's so cool? That's what I was thinking, man. As a young fella, like you would have been a young fella at the time too, but
Yeah,
I was like, damn, that guy's cool. Whoa, he's got cool shoes. Wow, that's
yeah,
mean. Like, and that's something that I took from you too, is like that little, because you know, I'm from the hood. Well, we had moved to H Town when I was 14, and so I had come from the hood, and there weren't too many
yeah.
positive role models around. I didn't see people like you, bro. Like, it was so that's why I'm
Oh,
saying
okay.
I don't think I've ever told you this, but you were actually like one of the first people I saw, and it was like, oh, I don't have to be a gangster. Like, I can still be like cool and hip, but still have a job and still like, yeah. So I think that's one of the things I wanted
Yeah,
to
yeah.
share with you while I had the opportunity
Oh,
to, bro.
that's
Is like, thank you for that, because yeah.
oh, that's Buzzy, bro. That's Buzzy is.
Nah, bro, it's I'm probably not the only one too, bro. If I think about it, like there was a whole group of us, like young fellas, we all like kind of gravitated, and that's why. And when the homie, I think he might have left to Oz, maybe. No, I don't know. But then the homie, Quarters started working there as well, and he's another big homie of mine as well. So now you guys
I'm sure he
definitely,
started working at Sounds as well.
yeah, because he started working at Sounds. You had finished, and then I
Yeah,
got a job at Foot Locker straight out of high school, and
yeah, bro.
so and
Yep,
so I felt like
I remember that.
I felt like I was part of like, yeah,
The cool kids.
I'm here with Jackson now, like, and the Sounds crew and Foot Locker's right next door. I'm like, yeah, I made it.
Yeah. Do you remember Champions on the main street?
Champions of the world,
Like what
the rugby
yeah, yeah, it's
place.
like it was one of the, I think it was before. No, it's the other, like the foot
Oh,
the shoe store Champions, the American store.
oh, nah,
Like they
don't.
used to be there for a while back, and there was this, it's I think the same thing as you. There was one dude in there, multi fella, he had braids on, and like, bro, this fella's cool. Let's go and have a yarn with him, and
Eesh.
he'll still talk to you, but then he'll also acknowledge people coming through. So yeah, yeah. And then, but also like I had this dream, like how you had these massive ambitions of when I grow up, this is what I want to do. Um, and my biggest dream achievement was to run and own my own music store.
Oh, that's
So
dope.
I had a name for it and everything. So it was called Sold Out. So SOUL apostrophe D. So Sold Out. So,
Yep.
nothing, and strictly focusing like on solely R&B and hip hop and stuff, because that's all I listen to. So that's all I wanted to share. Um, but yeah, so become working at Sounds, and then also becoming a manager in that Sounds helped me achieve that dream, and then made me realize that, yeah, nah, I didn't like it. I don't want to carry that, pursue that more. But at least I know I got there in that sense.
Yeah, hard.
So yeah, it's a bit of a little high five to myself. Like you actually achieved the dream goal, like you said ages ago.
Man, that's dope. I One of the reasons why I ask about where you're from and how that's and if that has shaped what you do today, I always found my education came from like pop culture, music, movies, and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Um, and that's why I got like Sonic on my back wall, and I've still got videotapes, and I got an arcade
yeah,
machine back there. Like
nice.
this stuff has shaped, I guess, my identity in a way. Um, I'd like to pick your brain on that, bro, because you're someone who I've always thought was a cool kid. And your talent, it goes beyond coloring in sneakers. And I know you got
Yeah,
some great knowledge around, this culture that we love, called hip hop. Um, Bro, what was that like for you growing up? Like, if you can share, like, what was the first rap album you bought? Who was the first song that you
oh,
listened to? Like, what was the first breakdance move you did, bro?
oh, okay, man. There's How long do we have, my bro? How long do we have? For what was the first? I was just trying to remember the first hip hop songs that we actually listened to. Um, Probably like the Rapper's Delight was one of the first one, or Run DMC. What else was there? That's when we started listening to hip hop in there. But we weren't allowed to listen to like NWA in it because growing up as a Mormon, swearing that's bad and all those things. So
Yeah.
we listened to the song called the Mormon Rap, and just because
wow.
it's still to us it's hip hop, but it's like Disney bop, make it nice and clean kind of thing back in the days, and still had that that hip hop sound until then my brothers went out to church college, came back, and they started playing NWA, and I'm like, what is this? Why are you saying this to me? But it's just now that I'm older, I can understand the music better.
Yep.
But when you first started, it's just they're swearing. Why are they swearing for? And so since I heard that, then just started trying to listen to other songs, and that's when the tape deck was the biggest thing. The cassette tapes and all that. So, and then buying singles and albums and stuff, and trying to listen to everything as much as we could. Or when you meet out with some of the bro, you got this album, want to trade just to listen over the weekend? And then what's your favorite song? Oh, is this track? Yeah, me too. To the point where nowadays you can find all the lyrics online. I think that's also what helped me with my reading and memorizing. I used to play the song and write it down, pause, rewind, play it again. Is that what he said? Carry on. And I had a massive as school book full of songs, lyrics.
Damn.
And I thought it was cool. Like, bro, you want to hear this song? Yeah, here's the words so you can rap along too. Like, oh, sure.
Damn.
I think the song that took me ages was the Humpty Dance.
Do the Humpty.
Yeah. But man, it was just cool, really, really cool to grow up in that era. My first album that I brought was the Far Side, the Bazaar Ride to the Far Side, Tropical Quest, Midnight Marauders, and Doggy Style by Snoop Dogg. So there's the first 3 albums I bought with my own money.
In the like tape form or
CDs.
Okay.
Yeah. But the cassettes form, you had the double tape thing. You can play one and record it on the other. And like and then that's when the tape decks had built-in mic, so you make a little mixtape. The song goes out to so. Oh yeah.
Damn, I remember the dub button and the double.
Yep.
And then
that's the same thing with even with videotapes as well. You know how you put the tape over the little tab that was missing, so you can actually record. And that's when wrestling was the hugest thing.
Oh yeah, back when we still thought it was real.
Yeah. Because you're a kid and you just see things in your brain saying, "Oh, they're having the mean ass rumble in there." But now that you're older, you still understand. They're appealing to the younger generation and the diehards as well, and they still go through the motion. Like, it is still a physical sport, regardless. They got to do acting and fighting at the same time, and then they got to memorize their sequence.
Oh, the performance, and like you talked about going on the fly too. Sometimes they got to go off the fly.
Yeah.
A good friend of mine, Danny, he's doing a documentary for Tox Folly at the dojo, and he's following along the wrestlers, I guess training towards the New Japan wrestling, and kind of breaking into the Japanese wrestling scene over there. And it's he's just telling me that these guys, yes, it's for entertainment purposes, but these guys train like they're athletes, like they're going in for a fight, like they're
hard.
Oh, that's dope, bro. It's cool that you said about how it helped you learn to kind of read and write by writing down lyrics. Because I always find that stuff gets overlooked. Like a lot of my general knowledge, bro, comes from movies, eh? It's random. Like my missus is like,
Yep.
why? Like we do general knowledge quizzes and stuff, and I just pull stuff out of the air. And she's like, how do you know that? And I'm like, oh, that's from da-da-da movie.
Yeah. 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 And same with that, and watching lots of cartoons and that as well. And I think that's probably one of the main things in my little arsenal that helps me become relatable to people. You know, I have when I meet new people, I have three little things that I try, my go-to things to getting to know somebody. So thing number one is music.
Cool.
You know, everybody listens to music regardless. So working in a music store has helped me a lot.
Nice.
You know, so what do you listen to? Oh, blah, blah, blah. The biggest thing is when they say, what do you listen to? Oh, I listen to old school. And I say, hold up. What is your definition of old school? What year are you talking about? Because my one is totally different to yours. They're like, oh, okay. You know, so they get some thinking as well. Like, oh, I wonder what his one is too. So you can do music and movies and stuff. I guess those all can go together as one topic. The second topic is the food. You know, everybody loves food. Everybody knows, bro, you should try this or you should go to this place. So, yeah, you know, it's something that everybody has a passion for: food, music, culture, and stuff. And then the third one I find funny, but it does. You know, people get to have a laugh about it. Is the hidings you got as a kid. You know, so you can start sharing stories, and it just makes you feel more comfortable. You know, that this person, okay, he's got hiding. See, all right, this is what I had, and you start. You know, you can laugh about it when you're older.
Well, now, bro, I'm gonna ask you, what's your favorite movie?
Favorite.
What's your three things, bro?
Okay, favorite movie is Bugsy Malone.
Oh, the kids one?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, snap.
See, I've got. I think.
I
I
love
know I've
that
got the
movie.
VCR. Yeah, I got the VHS at mum and dad's house still, but I've also bought it on Blu-ray as well. Yeah, I love that movie too. Like, I know I would love to see that movie being remade in this era, but I know it would be
Wow.
hard to get done.
That
But
would
you know,
be cool.
someone can make it happen.
Surely,
That's my favorite movie.
Taika can make it happen.
Yeah, my second favorite movie is Transformers as well. The original, the cartoon version.
Oh, the animated one? Yeah, yeah, yep.
Yeah, so those are my favorite movies. Favorite food. So then when people ask me, I'm like, okay, home cooked is what I call chicken pancakes. Well, that's what my mom named it when I was a kid, so that's what I've
Ooh,
always known it as. So it's crepe, you know,
yeah,
chicken crepe, the crepe things
yeah,
with like it's like a creamy chicken mushroom pasta sauce thing in the middle, like as the filling.
yeah.
So it's a hot meal, and you just eat that, and then it's mean. Like it, yeah. Every time I come home, I ask my mum, "Can you make my favorite?" And she doesn't have to ask; she knows what it is straight away. Yep, sure thing. And just eating it, you know, it brings back whole lot of memories.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that's my favorite home cooked meal. My favorite takeout food is probably chicken fried rice with cashew nuts mixed in it
Mm.
as well.
Do you like what
And
style? What
best hiding
style?
I ever got
Sorry, bro. What style? Do you like
for
Chinese style, Malaysian, Thai, the different fried rice?
okay, must be. I would say just probably Chinese style. You know, just from a
Okay.
takeaway store.
Yep.
To the point where I used to walk in, they go the usual. Yep. And then last but not least is the hiding. So you know, being a kid, we always do dumb things that merits getting a smack. Um, to the point where I think my mum was more the enforcer than my dad, because my dad was a black belt.
Oh wow.
I think second down black belt.
No
so
chance.
so yeah, just inch punch, and then yeah, no. So my mum did dish out the hidings. So my mum slapped my face really hard, and you know, like on Lord of the Rings, those orc things with the
Yeah, bro.
the face paint. That's how, yeah, bro, yeah. that was my face there, but it was nice and bright and red and swollen.
Damn.
And then when you get that hiding, you try and sleep awkward or sniff loudly so they can hear you and hopefully feel pity on you, but they don't.
Yeah, bro. Oh man, that's crack up.
See,
Sorry,
and
bro.
there it is. That's the three main formulas, and it works. That's the three main formulas to get to know a new person, and it works all the time.
Man, that's crack up. What did you get a slap for, bro? If I can ask.
Just usual taking things that don't belong to me, and then somehow, uh, like, would I change some of those hidings? No, probably not.
Yeah.
Did I want to get them? Nah, but I made the choice, so I had to bear the consequences.
Damn. I feel like I gotta share mine now, bro.
Oh, you have to.
Music. So I'll do music and music. So music wise, my most influential favorite people that I listen to and still listen to this day, even as a kid, bro, I was really weird. But I listened to Stevie Wonder and Luther Vandross, bro, religiously.
You're the man, bro.
Like,
Yeah, Stevie Wonder is my man. Like, yeah.
bro, I know almost every Stevie Wonder song, and like how you talk about writing on the lyrics. He used to have lyrics in his songbook, bro, in the covers,
Yes, bro.
and I used to just sing along with him, every chance I got. And so Stevie
Yeah.
and Luther were like my all-time. So my mum and dad listened to a lot of
Yeah.
American kind of African American music, and they were real heavy on R&B. So I grew up listening to like Peabo Bryson, James Ingram,
Yeah.
like Michael McDonald, just real kind of soul funk type of R&B singers. So
Bro.
that was my jam as a kid growing up. I was never really big on rap for some reason. I just loved singing, I suppose. Movies wise, shoot. So my old lady used to work in a video store, bro. So I was like, every day after school, bro, I was like,
did you get all the ones that were you had to watch first? So
yeah,
when
bro.
you could use it as recommendations, and
They
it was
had a
just the
special
actual
color
cassette
case.
with the name on it.
Yeah, they had a special color
Yep.
case in them too. I think they were like yellow cased or red.
Yeah, because I had a friend who worked at the same place. They go, "Oh, this movie isn't sweet. Go in and grab the movie. Go home, watch it."
Yeah, but I would say probably the Sandlot kids, bro, is probably one of my most
Yeah.
favorite. So Sandlot, Goonies, and Major Payne are like my.
Oh, see, yeah, Major Pain.
Hang on, bro. I think I might. Oh no, I put it away. Yeah, Major Payne. One of the most quotable movies of my childhood, anyway. I used a lot of quotes from that movie.
Major Pain.
Yeah. You turds have now graduated to maggots. No.
One.
Yeah, what?
Dude, you look dumb. Two, look at you.
What does he get?
But yeah, there was just some good comedies back then.
Yeah, when he goes into the boogeyman's in there. Where is he? In there. Shoots the clothes. He ain't in there. He says something like crack up.
Yeah. He's not gonna like it.
Yeah, he's not gonna...
I can't find my leg. Here, I got something to take the pain away from it.
I'm gonna watch that today, actually. Just food wise, homegrown food, bro, is my old man used to make us koko alesa, which is basically cocoa rice, but with koko Samoa. That was, I think it was just really cheap. So we had it a lot as kids. It was cheap to make, and it fed a lot. So, but we loved it. Like, I remember my dad making just massive pots and feeding all the neighbors' kids. This was back when kids played outside and stuff.
Very hard.
So that was my go-to meal for that, and then Takeout. Man, I still kind of gravitate towards like, island food for some reason. I like pork buns, bro. Keke poa. I like
Yeah.
pork buns or even bangi popos. Yeah, I'm pretty. I'll eat anything though. Let's just keep it 100. I'll eat anything and everything. But yeah, those are my two. My
Yeah.
two.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
My
then
thing is I try things once,
yeah. Oh yeah, hard eh.
and if I like it, sweet. If I don't know, now I know.
Yeah, harder. I do that with Indian restaurants. I like to try the different curries just to like see.
Yeah.
I found sagwala
Yeah. Yeah.
is my go-to curry now. And then the last one, bro. What are we doing? Hidings, eh? Oh, I had heaps of hidings because I was a naughty kid.
Yeah.
Um, but the and it's funny because my parents. So it's like you're thinking in your head, yeah, you would have got.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was the hidings from the least people I least expected hidings from that hurt me the most. It was
True.
like
Okay.
it was the hidings from like the cool auntie or like
Yeah.
those ones that
Yeah.
emotionally hurt you
Yeah.
more than physically.
Yeah. Like, what did you have me for, dude? You deserved it, but
Yeah,
you.
I was like, I thought we were cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, those ones are the ones that
stuff you.
those are the worst ones for me. I was like, hey, Richard, I'm not a favorite anymore.
Yeah, because it's the auntie's like, nah, I had enough with you, and you have this slap.
Yeah, like mum and dad hiding.
It's more of the shock, eh? Like you.
Yeah, that's it, bro. Yep. So those ones are the worst ones for me. Like mum and dad hidings were just stock standard for me, bro. Because I was naughty. I knew what was coming.
Yeah,
I knew what to expect.
Yeah.
I knew
All
before
right,
I did the thing. I'm gonna get a hiding for this.
Duck,
Oh well.
and dip, and then lean back. All right, sweet.
I know Dad's go-to.
Yeah.
All
right,
right.
so you got me at Stevie Wonder. So, what is your now? Here comes the hard questions here.
Okay.
What is some of your? Give me 5 of your favorite Stevie songs, because I know there's heaps.
Oh, I like Love is a Need. Love's in Need of Love Today. That's my.
Yep.
And I like the version that Corey, what's his name? He plays it on the arpeggio, bro. He plays that song on the arpeggio, and it's unreal. I forget his name. He's like a really famous organist or pianist.
Okay.
Corey. I want to say Corey Jane, but that's the All Black.
And I don't know why I'm thinking Corey Monteith, but he's on Glee.
Yeah, I like say Love's in Need of Love Today. I think it's called You and I.
Yep.
You and I.
Yep.
And Alan Stone does a version with like the Seattle Orchestra.
Oh, okay.
He covers that. It's real good. You should check that one out.
Yeah.
And then I like the usuals, like what's his? Jeez, not the songs are escaping me.
Because you're on the spot. That's why.
Yeah. I like his version of Lately.
Yeah.
I actually prefer his one over Casey and JoJo's one.
Bro, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, cool. We're on the same page.
Like there are not much people who are in my mind do a decent Stevie Wonder cover.
Nah. I like Stevie's version of So Amazing when him and Beyonce covered Luther's tribute. Yep. I like Stevie on that one. I don't know if that's classed as a Stevie song, but I do like him on that. And then I like him on one of my other favorite songs is him with Babyface. The song that they
How Come How Long?
Yeah, How Come How Long. I think is that on the Day album, Babyface's album? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Is that 4 or 5? Yeah. And then I like Stevie.
I think there's one more for good luck.
Yeah, Stevie and Tom Jones did a set on Tom Jones's show back in like the 70s, I want to say, maybe late 60s, 70s. And they did
Yeah,
yeah, they did a like a what do you call it? Not a compilation, like they
a
remixed.
medley.
Yeah, medley. They did a medley on there, and I really liked that. But yeah, and I think summer's another one. Like, I never dreamed of leaving summer.
Ah, yes,
Yeah.
yep. See that every time I hear that song, poetic justice.
Yeah, far out. I had to dig deep for that one. The names of the songs are escaping me.
Oh, see, then are you a real Stevie Wonder fan? Then do I have to no.
Go, bro, go.
All right, so with each beat of my heart is one. Yeah, never dreamed you leave in summer. Visions, Sugar, and Sir Duke.
Oh yeah.
Like
Sir
there's heaps of
Duke.
others, but yeah.
Did you see the Vox breakdown of Sir Duke that modern musician does, and he breaks down why he thinks Stevie Wonder's the greatest musician of all time? Have you
No.
seen that?
Oh,
It's
he's just regardless, don't need to. I just know.
yeah,
And plus,
yeah.
he's also a great writer. Like even he did. I didn't realize he used to play on Michael Jackson's. I think it's Up the Wall album.
Oh wow.
Like he helped makes he. His one Michael Jackson song "Can't Help It."
Can you refresh my?
I can't sing, so I can't help it. Yeah. Well, when you hear, or like as soon as you hear it, like you can tell. Oh, okay, that's Stevie playing in the keyboards and that in it as well
Yeah, okay.
and stuff.
I can hear him on Working Day and Night. Think, 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 think,
Yeah.
think, think, think.
So yeah, it was pretty cool. Like, oh, yeah, no wonder I like that Michael Jackson song because Stevie Wonder
Stevie
was in it,
had a
kind of
say
thing.
in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Damn. Because he would have
And
had. Because did Quincy produce that?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Like, there was a little documentary. I think it's on Netflix about that album, and like, holy, they got everybody in on that album. No wonder it was what it was.
That's interesting, yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause you just think Michael, but actually,
yeah.
he's the fucker papa of this song, eh?
Yeah, like
Damn.
and you know how I had the music store as one of my bucket lists I could tick off.
Yeah.
The other one was to go see Stevie Wonder in a concert.
You went?
So
You did it?
yeah, yes, bro.
Oh,
When he came to New Zealand, bro.
damn.
That was. But as soon as I knew he was coming, like a friend told me, because oh, bro, I heard on the radio Stevie's coming. I was like, bro, you're lying. Shut up. You know. And then I heard on the radio station he's coming. I was like, bro, done. So what I did is I, went out and got some tickets. Then I also took my mum and dad with me, took them as well because they were the reason why I love Stevie Wonder. So I said, hey, mum and dad, come on, let's go watch Stevie. Like, my dad's a man of few words, but he was like happy as to go watch him too,
Mean.
and very thankful. I said, nah, Dad, you got me into him. So
Oh, what a
and
nice moment.
yeah. So I want to say thank you. Come along. And then he didn't play Ribbons in the Sky though. That's the one song that I wanted to hear, and he didn't play it.
Damn.
But other than that, he went off as always.
Yeah. I it doesn't matter what, even his features are just incredible.
Yep.
Like, man, I do prefer like earlier Stevie stuff because I feel
Yeah.
like that was when I don't know, in my mind I felt that creative genius of his and breaking into the scene and what he was delivering, man, was just incredible.
Yeah. Now, could you play Ribbons in the Sky, the first part, on piano?
The dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, just the little intro thing.
My dad can.
Everybody wanted to try and play that. Yeah, yeah,
My old man could play it like with ease. He plays it everywhere he goes. Like we'll
yeah.
just sit down and he'll start playing Ribbon in the Sky. The piano, yeah. And then start singing, and then he'll give me the eyes, come and sing. Oh.
Yeah. So you come and sing, or you know what's going to happen. Honestly.
Yeah, man.
You're trying to drag it out, but then as soon as the first verse kicks off, you're there.
Hard. Bro, that's crazy. We went on this journey with your 3 things to get to know someone. That's pretty cool, bro. Like you've exposed me in my love for Stevie Wonder.
Sorry, but as a lover of Stevie Wonder, it's cool. Not to connect in like, okay, how much of a fan? Like, I think I'm a fan, but now my brothers are way bigger fans than me.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't consider myself a super fan, but I definitely have a deep kind of connection to Stevie Wonder's music just from childhood. Yeah, love that guy's music. I actually put him above Michael, bro, in my book.
Yeah, same here, because he does everything.
Yeah, I put him above Michael. Yeah. Not a
like
popular
I buzzed out that he can
but...
like I buzzed out he can actually play the drums too, Stevie. Like play the drums.
Yeah. He does it on that Tom Jones show that I talked about. He plays the drums on there as well.
True.
Yeah.
There's this new it's like this new or old documentary that's come out. I think it's on Disney Plus. Where there was like a black concert going on at the same time as Woodstock, and he was there, and Nina Simone was there, and all these other groups that I've never heard of. Okay, it's cool. I think it's Soulbound or something. Like it only just got released this year.
I'm gonna be looking that up.
Yeah, and then there he is on the drums. Like, I can play the drums, but he can play the drums.
Yeah. He's one with the drums.
Yeah. And, because you hear those stories like, oh, Stevie can do this, Stevie can do that. Like, yeah, whatever. But I saw it. Like, I seen him.
Yeah, let's just throw in he did it blind as well. So.
Yeah. He did it blind, and he knows where everything is, and is just.
Yeah, incredible.
Just the man.
Have you done a Stevie shoe yet?
No, but I want to do Innovisions. No, Songs in the Key of Life. I want to do their cover.
Man, I just sold it in the Visions t-shirt. I think you might have seen it.
Yeah, that's why I asked you what size it was. Like, I was thinking, should I buy it for myself and just show off to my brothers that I have this and they don't?
It went to a good home anyway. I can tell you that. It went to a good home. Yeah. But yeah, Stevie, see anything cooking up in the works?
I'm definitely going to do Songs in the Key of Life, that album cover, like with the drawing picture of his face. I'm just trying to think, do I want to put it on slides, or do I want to put it on, like, that's definitely in the book. So just trying to find the right image to use.
Yeah.
And then just figure out how to do the fading from the browns and all that.
Man, one of the craziest things that I'd seen you do on one of your shoes was you had put on like the audio wave.
Oh, yeah.
Man, yep. I was like, man, that's genius. Like, what the heck?
Like, I would like to say I'm the first, but I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Someone else has done that. But it's just cool to do it myself. Like, oh, sweet, it can be done. Yeah. Just in case more people want to give it a jam.
Oh, that's just genius in a way that, like, if someone wanted to say their name or send a message to someone and they've got that wavelength form, and then you're able to apply, like that's, for me, I'm like, man, that's genius.
Yeah,
it's very smart.
Like, I think someone's done that with tattoos. Like, you can do the waveform and scan it, and then it's actually saying something.
Oh wow! Well, that was one of the when I seen you do that, I was like, oh man, the bro's next level. And then I seen what else did I see? I seen the KFC joints.
Yeah.
Was that was that a commission job, or what was that, bro? Was that just for the love of...
the funny thing, it started off as a joke. Like I was hosting, like I was doing a coloring competition, and and then someone made it, as a concept design. So bro, there's crack up, and then someone goes, bro, can you actually make those KFC shoes? Are you sure? Yeah, bro. So I made it, and then when I made it, just like me, that was fun. But then as soon as I posted on social media, it just went crazy viral across everywhere, really. And
Damn,
yeah, everyone's like, how much? I even had KFC HR reach out to me and ask to get some shoes done. So that's how far
that's cool.
it it,
That's
it
mean.
reached. Like they never got back to me, but at least they noticed. So that's all,
Yeah, for real,
uh, that's all I
man.
can say. They're like, yep, they noticed it. So that's pretty cool. Even
Yeah,
KFC New Zealand have noticed some of my work now.
hard on, man. I'll
Everyone said,
be,
surely you should get something done with it. Like, if they
bro.
want to, they can. If they don't want it, I don't care. I'm not gonna try and force it. Like, you should get these shoes from me.
I'd happily accept payments in form of party packs. Eh?
Oh, oh yeah, no. I told them like, you just do jokes, and then if it happens, that's even funny. But
Man,
for them to know and like my stuff and comment on it, like me, my job is done.
fuck it. I'll do anything for just the ultimate quarter pack a week. Just once a week for the rest of my life.
See, I'm more like the Zinger Wicked Wing man
Oh
myself.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like a bit of spice.
Oh, I love it, eh? But if you see Australia, they have these things called the cola wicked wings. So it's like a cola barbecue
Oh, okay. Kind of like a
sauce
beer
that
batter
goes
type
over
thing.
the wicked wings.
Oh,
Oh,
sauce.
it's more the sauce. So it's a wicked wing
Mm.
with the yeah, it's like a sweet barbecuey taste, and oh man, it's just beautiful.
What's your favorite shoe to customize, bro? Or to color in?
Probably, I think it's just the Air Force Ones because I'm so used to doing them from all the time, every time. Um, but anything that's leather is just easier for me to custom as well. Like the worst shoe I've done, oh, probably, what was it? Like it's just some weird knit material, and they wanted like a intricate design, and it's just hard to do because it's not a flat surface.
Oh, okay.
So you got to try and make sure that it looks the part, and yeah, it wasn't
Yeah,
fun. But
because
at
that's
the end
got
of the
a.
day, the customer liked it.
Oh, cool. That's cool.
Yeah, so that's all that mattered.
I think too, there has to be some realistic expectations from when you're coloring in for people, right? Like
Yep.
people's dreams are sometimes massive, and you do find sometimes you just got to reel them back in again.
Yeah. Oh no, I'd be straight up with like people want like I've had someone who wanted a full blown airbrushed memorial thing. I said,
On a
bro,
shoe.
I can't. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I know it can be done, but I can't do it.
Ah,
I said,
okay.
bro, I can't do. I'm not that, uh, you know, skillful yet. But it's something I'm working on. If you want something done, I can try. And I give them another option. But if you're still, pursuing it, here's some other people who I know could do the job as well.
Oh, that's dope. Cool.
Yeah. So I'm always, if people come to me and there's someone else who I know who can do a better job, I always pass it on. It's just sharing the love.
It's cool that yeah, because for me, man, I would be super nervous. I'd be anxious. Like, man, I don't know if I can do this. Like, what the hell?
Yep.
Because some of the work that you do is incredible, and I'm like, like in terms of hours that you put in for one of the kicks, like, what are we looking at, bro?
Um. Oh man, probably 8 hours minimum, roughly. Depending
Minimum.
on it, all
Okay.
depends on the design. To be honest, like those pack and save shoes that I did last night.
Yeah.
Um. Yeah, I'll say about 8 hours. Even though it looks like a simple job, it's
Mm,
just the prep work and then the drying time between things, and then
mm.
um, finalizing it. Like that shoe's almost done, so I can't wait to go to in front of Pack and Save, take a photo of it.
Damn, that'll be dope. Next minute, Pack and Save HR hitting you up.
If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Oh, funny story is like I like to try and do things just for concept kind of stuff. So the rare slides that I did,
Mm,
man, everybody loved those. And I hit up Raro just to say, hey, bro, this is what I've done on some slides. If you want to make bank, here,
yeah,
take this design and it's summertime. So, who wouldn't want to wear some Raro
yeah,
slides
yeah.
in the summertime? And I've never heard back from them. So, oh well,
Man, that's
not too
sad.
fussed.
That's a
And I've had heaps of people ask to make more,
yeah,
but I want to. But then there's the whole business side of things. You're like, do you want to make something and get in trouble for intellectual copyright property?
yeah, yeah,
But then people say, "Oh, aren't you doing it now?" So, well, technically, no, because it's a one-off thing.
yeah,
If I was doing, selling more of them at the markets and stuff, then I could get into trouble.
yeah, yeah. If the intention is to create revenue, right,
Yeah,
off of it, then
yeah,
yeah, you would get in trouble. It's surprising that kind of starting my own business. And it's funny calling it a business. It's a side hustle.
yeah,
I've learned so much about that world,
yeah.
and in a real positive way too, because this is stuff that I don't think I would have known if I didn't kind of go out and do it. What
Yeah.
what what was the thing for you, bro, that made you decide to pursue this like as a proper full on kind of thing? Because I know you would have dabbled and tinkered around with it a bit, but when did you decide to full on make it like this is a thing that I'm gonna do?
When I started getting notice from actual companies, I was like, oh, okay. So the first biggest collaboration would have been, yeah, when Westfields in Australia, they hit me up to do some workshops in the mall during the school holidays. So I was like, oh, okay, this is something that I can, and it kind of like forced me into it because oh, we need your tax file number so we can pay you and invoice. So it's like, oh, so kind of like, okay, oh, better make this something. And then yeah, so that was probably 2-3 years ago. I did my first like in web in thing. And then yeah, just I've been doing my best to treat it as a business, but I'm still learning the ropes every day.
Yeah, for
Like,
really. I feel you on
and
that one.
but the one thing I have learned to appreciate is those full-time artists who have been doing it for donkeys. I can say, okay, this is what they mean by you got to grind hard.
Mm. Well, it's freelance work, eh, bro? You're working for
Yeah,
yourself. You're your own
yeah,
market. You're your own
yeah.
marketing team.
Yep,
You're your own accounting team.
yep, yes, yeah. My transport, my own, yeah,
Yeah,
social
man.
media thing.
Yeah, man. I found like I like in terms of what you do, your creations and your art is your billboard. That is your
Yep,
walking, talking marketing
yep,
strategy, and it's like perfect. What a perfect um, strategy to have, and that's something that I've kind of been learning in my vintage and recycling clothing business. It's like, okay, I don't actually have, you know, I've figured out that actually I am the marketing or the brand as such, and so hence why I do a
yep,
lot of content around using myself and my personality. But when I look at stuff like yours, for example, I'm like, damn, he's just customized the shoe. This person's gonna go to a gig, an event, a festival, a family function, just to the shop, just to the supermarket, and people are gonna stop and go, bro, those are mean shoes. Where'd you get them from? And then your customers or
yeah,
your clients then become your marketers, and they, oh, I got them from Just for Kicks. Da, 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 da. Find them here, here, here. I'm like,
yep.
damn, that is awesome. Was that
Yeah,
intentional,
man.
bro, or
Very,
did
very, very privileged. Um, this all started off as just a hobby, to be honest. Uh, I've always been being a creative, being a tutor, and just trying different things. So I just thought, oh, I might paint some shoes. Mucked around at work, and someone saw me. What are you doing? Oh, I'm painting some shoes. Can you do mine? Oh, yeah, whatever. You know, what do you want done? And it's sweet. Then another person, oh, can you do mine? I'll give you money. You're like, what? I'm like, people want to give me money for this thing. So like, oh yeah, whatever. And then money comes in, and just slowly, then people say, bro, you should make your own Facebook page. And you should do this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just as we do, like, yeah, whatever. And then slowly but surely it's grown into this beast that everybody sees today.
Man, that's cool. I love that. You're just chilling at work, what, in the staff room kind of thing?
Oh yeah, just at my lunch. What are you doing? Oh, I'm just painting some shoes because I'm bored.
Yeah.
Do you know what you're doing? Nah.
What was the very first pair of shoe that you colored in?
Oh, man, it was a pair of Nikes, and all I did was just put two different colors on it and just changed it. I think it was just yellow and black, and they look really nice. But the main reason why I got into customizing was actually for my nephew over in the States. He invited us to come over to America. Said, "Oh, we're not going to come over unless you graduate." And he's like, "Okay, done." So then he messaged us because, "Hey, I'm graduating high school." We're like, "Yay!" But stink. Now we have to fill up our commitment and go there. So I had to try and think, okay, what can be a mean as graduation gift that I can give him that no one else has? And then straight away, because he plays a gridiron as well.
Wow.
So I was like, oh, you know what? I will make him a custom pair of Jordans with his team color and his jersey number. And so that's where the whole motivation to try and get into customizing sneakers came from. And took the shoes over there to him, and he was blowing away. All his teammates were like buzzing out over them as well.
For real. And, damn.
Yeah, and then just ever since then, it's just been fun. Like I've been enjoying the journey, the highs and the lows as well. So yeah.
Damn, that's amazing. And, I'm just trying to put myself in your nephew's shoes, so to speak. And I'm like, yeah. Wow, that would have been like super cool. Not only did my uncle come over from Aotearoa to come and celebrate my achievement, but man, he just gave me this special taonga. And I'm gonna look fly as well. Like
and he didn't know about it till his graduation here. Every graduation, he's like, "Oh, me and some shoes." And he's like, "Oh, doing the old happy dance." And I don't know how. I'm not gonna wear this. Just put them on, boy. Hurry up.
Yeah. Wear them.
Yep.
What's your whakaaro around that? Like, I'm sure you got a whole stack of sneakers stored away somewhere. Do you wear your shoes? Do you
harder.
Okay, cool.
Wear your shoes, man. Like, I know there's people who don't want to wear them. Then that's fine. That's on you. But if you don't touch them and they stay stagnant, they're gonna just fade away and crumble. Till the day you want to wear them, they'll just fall apart on you. So might as well use them now. But it's individual choice at the end of the day. So.
Yeah. No, that's cool to hear, especially from someone such as yourself who's a colour runner of all colour runners. And it's like, okay, so the bro actually wears his shoes because my old man's a baller. And he always had a kind of different kind of approach when it came to sneakers. And he loves sneakers, but he was always like, he never bought me Jordans, ever. He still hasn't to this day. And his whakaaro was that you're not worthy.
Ooh. Okay.
I was like, what do you mean? He's like, that's the greatest basketball player to ever live. You'll never fill his shoes.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. Like, thanks for the boost of confidence, Dad.
Yeah.
But I get what he was saying. But he broke it down to me one day. He was like, nah, you can wear Jordans. Like, I love Jordans. If I could afford them, son, I'd buy me some. Da da da. And he said, he said for him growing up poor, playing in bare feet for years in high school, His thing was it didn't matter.
Ah, yeah,
Yeah, he didn't matter what his shoes were. Like I was a walking bucket in bare feet. Like,
yeah,
what are shoes, bro? And I was like, okay, I get you now. But then he would
yeah, yeah.
follow it up by saying, but I mean, if you look good, you feel good. So when I could afford
Yeah.
shoes, son, I definitely brought them.
Bro, okay, so the first time I brought a pair of Jordans was over 10 years ago. My very first pair
So that's not
was 10
long,
years
bro.
ago.
Yeah, wow, okay.
No, no. And that was over in Australia when we at the factory outlets.
Oh, yeah.
I walked in and
At
I
the
was like,
DFO.
because yeah, because we want this, we want certain things, and we know we can't afford. So I used to like hold it in my hand, like one day, and then rocked in. It was a pair of Air Jordan Cool Grey 9s too. And it was on special for like $60, and I was like, thank you. And then
What? How much?
Since then, $60.
Oh my gosh.
So can you say no to that?
Far out. Okay.
Nah. So it was a no-brainer. Like, yep, I'm gonna buy these, and because it was my first pair of Jordans ever. So
Yeah.
two for one buzz. I was happy as, and then yeah, and then just slowly but surely, I was after all the shoes that, for me, it was connected to a memory. All the
Yeah,
Jordans.
absolutely.
So like the Air
Yep.
Jordan 3s,
Yep.
the 4s and the 5s, the 6s and the 7s. Because growing up watching NBA, that's the era of sneakers that I saw. All the
Yeah.
90s sneakers too, like the Grant Hill Feelers, the
Oh, yeah.
Larry Johnson Converses, and the
Yep.
Patrick Ewing shoes. So those are all the sneakers that I saw and loved. Like wearing them now, like how can they play in the shoes? But
Yeah.
it's just cool knowing that you can
Jordans
get
are
all those
horrible.
things.
Jordans are horrible to play in. They're like,
Especially the retro ones.
man, they're horrible to play in. And like the high top ones are just ridiculous to play in. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I think the most comfortable.
Yeah, and it makes you think,
basketball-
like, how can these dudes play?
Yeah. Gives you more respect to Jordan though. It's like, damn.
Bro, hard.
Maybe only he
Hard.
could play in them.
Yeah.
My shoe from memory. So my old man had the Grant Hills, the
Yep.
Feelers, and
Yep.
what else did he have? But I think my first kick or like sneaker that I ever copped were a pair of Dr. J's. They did like a re-release of the Dr. J, Dr. J
Yeah.
sneakers, the Converse ones. They were like the boot. I don't know if you
Yeah.
remember. You might actually know the name of them. I've forgotten the name of them, but they were like a Converse boot. Very 70s. And then I copped the Converse weapons, the Larry Bird and
Yeah.
Magic Johnson.
Yes, yes.
I think
See,
Isaiah Thomas
I
had them
love-
as well.
See the weapons. Those are underrated shoes as well.
Oh, big time, eh? Weapons
Yeah.
are still one of my favorites. I know a person who works in Converse in Sydney, and I'm like, hey, do you know anything if they're re-releasing these?
They released a poor man's version of the weapons, but it's just not the same.
Nah, in the last couple of years they did, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Because
copped the ones when they re-released them, like I think early 2000s.
yeah. See, I scored me a pair of weapons that were beautiful too. I wish I still had them. They were a combination of like browns and tans, and it even had the elephant print on them as well.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, I was like, that's crazy, because I know at the time where Nike had owned Converse
Yeah,
as well,
yeah,
so they were
yeah.
putting their little influence on there. But
Oh, your camera's just
Wow,
clocked out. There we go.
my one,
That's back now.
no,
Bro, just conscious of your time, and it's been an hour, so I wanna finish it there. But I got just a quick.
bro, I'm good. Like, this is my day off from painting, so if you want to carry on, we can carry on.
Nah, that's all good, bro. I like that you're just We're just having a normal chat. What's your future plans, bro? What's the kind of any kind of goals or aspirations, or are you just happy to keep doing what you're doing and love?
Yeah, so future goals and aspirations. I still want to be painting when I'm retired, like just still being creating and stuff.
Dope.
I would love to one day open up, have my own store, have a one-stop shop where people in New Zealand who want to get into this kind of business, they know, okay, this is the place to go to. The main thing that I want to do this is just to inspire younger people to say, hey, that old fella can do it. You know, why can't I? Kind of buzz.
Yep.
And just give. Yeah, it's just the same thing. Like if you can see someone that you can relate to, it gives you the confidence and the hope that, okay, I can do it too, kind of thing.
Yeah, for real. Dope,
Because
bro.
when I first started, most of the people that I looked up to were American. So until I saw the Juice, he was doing a few, and Andy. So Andy from the tattoo shop, the shop Juice works at, I saw him painting, drawing on some shoes like mean. There's another other customizers in New Zealand before me, and I was like, bro, help me. And they did. They said, this is what we use and everything as well. Whereas the ones in America are like, nah, bro, I'm not giving you anything. I'm like, oh, sweet ass.
Yeah.
And so I just taken on that mentality. If someone asks, I'll give you all the information that I can.
Dope.
And then someone said, why you do that for? Why'd they get better than you? That's good.
Yeah.
That means I better up my game as well.
Big time.
Yeah.
I'm real big on that in terms of knowledge, because I come from Struggle Street. Everyone around me in my hood is in the same place as me. But if I can, we're not going to get out of there unless we learn, that we take, we gain that knowledge, and that's the whole thing of this podcast is about making information and making people like yourself available and accessible and palatable to people, to our people, people from our hood and with similar backgrounds. But I appreciate you, Maji. Thank you for giving me the space, bro, and allowing me to just ask all these questions and get to know you a lot better. And for everyone else that may be listening and watching too, it's I've learned a lot, bro, actually. I'm probably going to be sending you more questions.
Oh, bro, like, even if you want to do a part 2, we can do a part 2. Like,
bro, that'd be mean.
Like, right now, I'm just playing video games while we're talking.
No, all good, man.
Because, I need to have a break from painting as well. As much as I want to paint all day, every day, you gotta have you time too, or else you'll just burn yourself out.
Yeah, I love that, bro, for real. I'll finish off with a fast 5 questions, bro, and these can be like quick fire, 1-word answers. And they're really easy questions, but yeah, just to finish us off, what's your go-to ice cream flavor?
Chocolate mud.
Chocolate mud. Ooh, okay.
So it's chocolate with chocolate chips and chocolate coated peanut.
Damn, is that in New Zealand or?
Bro, yes, Tip Top, bro.
Okay.
It's been around for donkeys.
Chocolate mud.
Yep.
All right. What's your go-to pie?
Steak and cheese.
What? Big Ben? Just any?
Grow up it was Big Ben or nothing. Now it's like you gotta go for the hunt for that one bakery.
Diversify.
Yeah. So I live in Norton, and then
West.
So what's the bakery? If you're going towards Fonterra Ways, that roundabout, there's a bakery there, just on a roundabout. If you don't know it's there, you miss it all the time. So with the community hall is, the Norton one, and you go towards Wintec.
Yeah.
So that roundabout there, that big roundabout. So it's there. Yeah. So that's the spot where I go to. Oh, he's thinking now, trying to visualize it.
Is it at the end of
No, so if you're heading towards Wintec, and there's the roundabout where you can either take the shortcut, through the highway thing, or carry on through. Yeah, it's right there on the corner. So you see the back of it when you go around the roundabout, so you don't know that it's a cafe or bakery.
Okay.
Yeah. So I saw it one day. It's like, is that a bakery? I went there, like, mean. So far they have the nicest pies that I've in Hamilton so far, but I haven't been to every bakery yet.
Yeah.
Just like for me, it's like, oh, that's close to home. Sweet, bam.
Yeah. Dope. All right.
Eat it, hide the evidence.
Just hop out the car, brush yourself off.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite athlete of all time?
Jordan.
Yeah. That's a hard one for that's a hard one for, I guess, for our generation, Like
I think there's a lot of athletes, but at the time Jordan changed the game for basketball.
Globally.
And then for rugby it was John Olomu. He changed rugby as well. Then Sonny Bill changed league, so many different athletes that eat in their own little thing that changed the game for everybody.
So Jordan, that's dope.
Definitely Jordan.
Your favorite either actor or singer, rapper, musician?
Stevie Wonder.
Yep.
As we already knew that.
Yep. And the last one, bro, is someone, I guess, your hero. Who is your hero? Who is someone that you absolutely looked up to or look up to still?
Probably my dad. Definitely my dad. Just, always, he instilled hard work and empathy and all that as well. Oh, and my mom. Probably my parents. They made me who I am. Hidings and all. So,
slap faces and all.
Yeah. I got five for you. So we're gonna go backwards and forwards. Favorite clothing label.
Oh, sheesh. Favorite clothing label. For a long time I was Lifted Research Group, LRG dude.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's what I mean. Okay, true.
Yeah, and it was the co-pupper behind LRG that made me.
Yeah.
So it was underground, inventive, overground, effective was their kind of slogan.
Yeah.
So it was kind of that from the bottom. It started from the bottom. Now we're here type of mentality.
Yeah.
And then the consciousness around trees, saving trees as well was a big part of it.
Oh, and that was part of the logo with the tree and the psychic.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
okay.
It was about being environmentally conscious, but also you still looking drippy at the skate park or at the social.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. That's cool. See, I learned before I carry on, one thing this young kid said to me, which is really stuck, is always remain teachable.
I love that. Absolutely.
And I just looked at him. Let me shake your hand, because that's probably the most grown-up thing I've ever heard any youth say to an adult.
He's a wise young man. What the hell?
And he was like buzzing out, like, bro, no one's ever said this to me. Well, now you know. Like, come on.
That there in itself. So my old man always says to me, he what's the greatest basketball skill ever? And I'm like, defense, shooting. And he goes, nah, listening.
Yeah.
And it's just about being teachable, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
So I love that, bro. It's dope.
Yeah. All right. So that's number one. Okay. Number two, your favorite piece of item you own right now?
Oh, I got a 1988 Ultimate Warrior t-shirt.
Ouch.
Yeah.
All right. Number three, favorites. What was your favorite acting experience?
Oh, damn. You dug into the trenches on that one.
Hey, just because, it's been a while, but I still seeing you on TV and that, like, bro, that's mean.
It was when Oscar Kiley was ringing me.
True.
And asked me to be on his new TV show. And then he pulled me in under his wing, like the little homie.
Yeah.
And then the next thing I knew, I was sitting in a makeup chair in a trailer next to Reese Darby and Taika Waititi.
Yeah. But what was that called again?
Roddy Ra or something?
Yeah, Roddy Ra. Yeah.
That was the look, Mom, I made it.
Bro, it was hard out, because I do remember watching you and following you. Then all of a sudden, is that on TV? That's it's like, did you get onto that Disney movie as well?
Yeah,
the football one.
Yeah, Avalon High. Yeah.
I thought
it's
so.
crazy, bro. Because people don't know that, but thank you for that.
Hey, see, that's the joys of being old. See, then you see now people can see that, and then they can understand with your creativity and what you can do on social media and stuff with all your videos and that you've had the
Yeah,
experience.
exactly, bro. People are asking me like, "Wow, your things are pretty cool." I'm like,
Yeah, little do they know. See,
yeah.
for one of the things I liked your Savage thing. That was pretty crack up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, you know the feels, bro. I think I talk about racism as well.
Yeah, yep, yep.
And, you know, it's going into a shop like I can't to this day go into a mall and find me anything that'll fit.
Well, I think that's the one main reason why I started making my own t-shirts because I could finally find
All
t-shirts
right,
that my size.
let's go.
Yeah, and then mine one just for kicks. So mean. All right, so that's number 3. Number 4. What is your? Ooh, what is a bucket list thing that you've achieved?
Oh, okay. I think mine's like it's yeah. So mine is owning my own house, my own home,
Oosh.
and I did it before I was 30, and so I'm real big on decolonization and creating generational wealth for my
Yep.
future generations, and so that
Yep.
for me was a stepping stone towards that.
Yep. So it's kind of like building up a thing for your kids, knowing that they're going to be taken care of.
Yeah, well, yeah, and or they don't have to start from behind. You know, they've got a head
Yeah.
start,
Yeah. Hard.
and their kids are now gonna benefit from it. Much like how my dad's parents moved from Samoa to New Zealand
Yep.
to give me a head start.
Yep.
Yeah, it's kind of my bucket list thing. Is like, damn, I actually own my own whare. That's awesome.
Bro,
Yeah.
that's the funny thing is my daughter, she's got her own house before me.
Oh, bro, you won, bro.
Yep.
That's
And I was
mean.
like, oosh, I did that, or she did it, but still,
You
you know,
take that as a win, my bro.
yeah, it's a win. It's a win-win. So I have a place to stay if I need to go back to Australia for holiday. So you score. Um. Okay. What would be your ultimate vintage grail that you would want to purchase and not sell and just put it, have it somewhere?
Oh, my one would be a player worn Jonah Lomu Counties Manukau jersey.
True, counties.
Yeah. So I
Buzzy.
used to watch him at Pukekohe Stadium as a kid.
Yep.
And I just used to watch him destroy teams.
Bro, when first time I heard of John Olumu was when he was playing at played Church College.
Oh, for Wesley?
Yeah, Wesley.
Yeah.
Bro, this is fella John Olumu, bro. He's the man. Whatever. Song come out. Holy crap. Then he ran the ball like, yeah, nah, man.
I remember, just really great memories at Pukekohe Stadium, just watching Jonah play, and not just Jonah though, like Joel Evanderi as well.
Yeah.
And, so if I ever found a player worn Jonah jersey, that would be my ultimate vintage piece. But outside of that, it would be do you remember those Samoan Strength t-shirts?
Bro, yes.
Yeah, the bodybuilders on the back.
Yeah,
and,
the Hawaiian strength and all
Hawaiian
those.
Strength, all
Yeah,
of those.
see, those were the jam.
Those are my
And
grails, bro. Yeah,
yeah,
those
and
are the
if you,
ones.
yeah.
I'd
See, and
never sell them.
yeah, bro, hard out. Like, yeah, that was back in the early 90s where
Mm,
it's like, okay, it's like if you didn't have a pair of Jordans, you weren't cool. If you didn't have one of those, you weren't cool. If you didn't have a Raiders hat either, a black Raiders hat, you weren't cool. Anything that was, LA related. What else was the bomber jackets? So, if you never had any
yeah,
of those, you had no status anywhere.
bomber
Just,
jackets,
yeah, stay home.
Origin jeans.
Oh, bro, orange G's were and the shorts too, because
Yo,
they were good because came in different colors.
if you had the overalls, you were ultimate.
Yeah, yeah.
Overalls were
See,
like,
I had some friends back in Hastings. They used to get the brown origin jeans, cut it down the side, get
oh,
tupper cloth, and sew it together, sew it back together.
wow,
Yeah,
damn, that's nice. I like that.
yeah, yeah.
That's
And it's
real
just
dope.
like it's like we do. We try and be creative, be different, and get other people jealous, so they want it for them. I want one too. Like, nah, but crack up. Now, were you working at Foot Locker when they were doing the Adidas in collaboration with all the graffiti artists?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I
damn it.
was.
See, I should have brought a pair, the Can 2 ones.
I
They're
remember
like
the
the
Cantu ones.
white
Yeah,
and baby blue. Like, I should have grabbed those pairs, but at the time, like, humming and hiring, nah, they'll be around. Nah, I can't find my size anywhere. That's
I
probably one of the grail shoes I want to get my hands on.
I remember unboxing the Tailwinds, bro,
Yep,
and thinking to myself, these are bird ugly.
yep,
I was like, why are we selling these? No one's gonna buy them.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And then, yeah, 10 or so years later,
yep.
oh, there we
Oh,
go.
Supreme. Okay, Drizzy has them. All right, that's
Yeah.
correct.
What else is there?
It's
Yeah.
just so much stuff from, but just like with fashion, everything gets recycled and it becomes the latest hype again.
Yeah, it's been quite interesting. Yeah, I love it. I like teaching my kids about it because in a sense too, sometimes as people who work with fashion,
Yep.
there's history that we like to share, and this T-shirt was from this da da da, or
Yeah.
this company made this.
Yep.
This is the type of knit they used, and
Yep.
this is where it originated from, and this is some rappers who made it famous by wearing
Yep.
it.
Even Shaq Twism, like he had his own. Bro, do you remember the gun holster wallet?
Nah, I don't. I remember it, but I never. Yeah.
No, I never brought one, but I just know people like hard out had it and rocked it. Like, that's cool, but it's not me. But it's still pretty cool though.
Yeah, yeah. Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Oh well, bro. Thank you. Thank you for interviewing me on my podcast.
No, no, like, hey, it's just what like I said. It's the three main things. You can open up a whole array of conversation.
Hard out, bro. And yeah, appreciate you for your time too, my dear. Really.
Oh,
This
bro,
won't be
like,
the last time either, bro. We're definitely gonna come back for a part two.
yeah, no, sweet. Just whenever you're ready, just let me know, and I'm always down.
Dope, my bro. What's your plans for the rest of the day, brother?
Paint some more shoes, pretty much, and prepared to make a big announcement for next Monday.
Nice,
So
nice,
big things are happening for
nice.
myself, and it's just grateful opportunities, to be honest. Ever since I moved back to New Zealand, I've had a lot of crazy things happen for myself that I've never thought that would happen at all.
That's dope. That's dope. That's cool to hear. Yeah, bro. I'll be following along anyway.
Sweet. Yeah, I gotta try and make a video. I still don't know what I'm doing yet.
Oh, with your new setup?
Yeah, with this announcement, they want me to. I have.
Ah, okay.
Wait, when are you gonna post this?
Ah, okay.
Like, when are you gonna put this up? Because I could talk
Oh,
about it. Yeah, yeah.
probably what's today? Thursday. Probably either Sunday night.
Damn, can't. If you post it next week, we could talk about it now. Because then it's kind of like.
Oh, let's do that then, bro. Yeah.
Okay, so I c-
Exclusive.
I can give you as much as I can without saying. So I have a partnered sponsorship collaboration with an energy drink company. So I can't say the name.
Oh,
So yeah. So
okay.
they actually reached out to me and asked me to be part of it. So straight away I was like, "Yep, you came to me." So that's a huge honor. And I'm doing 5 pairs for the company. I'm getting paid. I'm
Me.
getting paid.
Ah,
Like
okay.
paid.
The
Like
extra A.
not exposure, but let's just say,
That's
what's
awesome,
the
bro.
K's?
That's awesome, bro.
I'm getting
I'm
paid in
real glad
K's
to hear
just for
that.
this company, and this is like
Dope.
I'm buzzing out. and let's just go. So I gotta. So for the next 3 months, I got to make these 1 minute viral content, or not viral, but content, so they can put it on their social thing. The first one is the announcement of my sponsorship. So you know how you get all those mean as influencers? They got these cool as care package boxes and all that. So that's got to be me. So I'm going to be doing one of those. So saying, hey, my name's so and so, and I'll be partnered up with this company, and look what I got. And then I got to talk about my hustle and what I do and stuff. And then so I'm doing 3 pairs of shoes for some Australian celebrities. So I think his name's Aaron Eagle. He's a musician, Indigenous singer.
Oh, cool.
G Flip, she's a musician as well. And I think there's another girl, she's an artist and that as well. So they're all in Australia. They all have a huge following. So I'm nervous that I'm going to be doing stuff, the shoes I'm doing are going to be for them. And also for this company as well. The hardest thing right now, we're on level 3. So what can you do? But I think that's going to be the fun challenge as well. And I'm going to lean into that kind of things. Like how can, with this thing going on, how can I still put my stuff out there?
Yeah, so, that'll be dope. Your creativity will kick in, bro, for sure.
Yeah. So the first big announcement is definitely Monday. And then after that, I got 3 or 4 more posts to do every 2 to 3 weeks. Okay. But what I'm doing now, I'm going to film it all in 1 week.
Yep.
So I don't have to stress out.
Yeah, for real.
But I still got to send it to them just so they can be happy with what I've done and doing that. But okay, full circle moment. I reached out to Red Bull.
Okay.
So hey, bro, this is what I do. You think about doing something cool collaboration with me, and I know these people. I was doing some name dropping as well, as you do, just to try to see if I can get my foot in the door. And then they replied, "That's cool, but we're not looking at working with your style in it."
Okay.
Saying, "Oh yeah, thank you, but yeah, no, thank you."
Okay.
But here's some free Red Bull. Have some free drinks. So if you want to get some free drinks, people, just write something to them. Say you want to apply for sponsorship, get denied, and you get some free Red Bull. So, life hacks. So, and in this way, with this other energy drink company that's reached out to me, it's like stuff easy. You're gonna see me now. Wait till you get a load of me and what I'm gonna do. And then if they reach out after, we'll see.
It amazes me the amount of opportunities missed that bigger companies kind of overlook. And maybe I don't know enough about what they do. And I guess it's easy for you to say no when you're already established, I suppose.
Yeah.
I'm trying to put myself in their shoes. But it's crazy to me. And it's actually cool to me also that this other companies come to the table and
yeah.
That's awesome.
Like I haven't told the other company yet that I reached out to Red Bull and they said nah.
Oh, that's cool. That's awesome for them in a competitor kind of aspect. In terms of business.
So I'll probably tell them once it's all done. Red Bull. I reached out to Red Bull and they said what you're doing is not doesn't fit our mold.
Well, it's crazy now because now I'm not going to drink Red Bull now. I'm like, stuff is. I'm gonna drink this other drink that the bros got going on.
The funniest thing is, they just dropped the watermelon drink, so I had to try it just for to see what it's like. And now that I have tried it, I'm not drinking Red Bull either.
Yeah, hard.
unless someone offers it to me and stuff, I can't say no. You can't say no to free things.
Yeah. Damn. All right, bro. So you let me know when you're gonna release your first content.
Yeah, it's Monday. It's going to be released on Monday between 10 o'clock.
Okay, cool, sweet. So I'll do it after that.
Yeah.
After that. Oosh, that's mean, bro. Man, I feel like I got an exclusive from Just for Kicks. You heard it here first on the podcast. I need one of those boards, soundboards that old Joe Budden has.
Bro, just make up your own one. This makes it even more funny. But so if there's any young kid that's going to be watching this or listening to this, just know that if you have a dream, try it. You know, the worst thing you can do is just think about it and let it sit there and then just turn into nothing. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But at least you can say in your heart, I gave it a go.
For real.
That's the biggest thing I want to at least put it out there.